Well, Coming Home in the Dark was also a pretty amazing thriller. And that one got about an 8. New Zealand movie about this family who gets accosted by some wanderers during a picnic, and then they have to head home at gunpoint. And on the way back in the dark, you learn a lot about this family and why these wanderers chose them. So I kind of dug it. It's neat.
Yeah.
And what killed me though is they were warning, "Oh my God, it's so violent! It's so violent." I was like gearing up for Serbian film, with all their warnings, but it was average as far as violence goes.
So you were hoping for more violence, or
no, I was bracing for it. Like a few years ago, I saw Nightingale at Sundance, and that came with some hefty warnings, because it definitely warranted it. And I actually saw people walking out of the theater even after the warnings during Nightingale screening. This one, I was like that. So,
I'm still here.
So there's an issue of expectation there.
And that would be on the part of Sundance, simply because they just, oh my God, it's so brutal. And no, I mean it's.
Well, let me ask you this then. There's an expectation that it might be more brutal, but now that you've seen it, was it just right? Could there have been more?
Sure. No. There was nothing. Obviously, it was violent. It was, and I think the violence is more punctuated by its sudden nature and its brutality. But it's not like it was, like the opening scene of The Irreversible, or something like that. It was just it wasn't even Saving Private Ryan. It was just like, whoa, jolting, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So. Would it be okay if they put a tagline that said extremely violent and then parentheses, unless you're the HorrorBuzz guy?
No.
Maybe not so much.
No, I'm telling you, I mean, like, you guys saw Nightingale, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was rough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if you're rating violence or brutality, I would give Nightingale a good 8 or 9.
Yeah.
And this one was maybe about a 6 or 7.
Okay.
Only because a lot of it was portrayed, but it wasn't like it was graphically shown on screen for long periods of time. Mm-hmm. So
when you don't have violence, all you're left is with story, and so is a story that remarkable.
Listen, the violence is not scary. Blood is not scary. What makes it scary is the setup and the story. So and none of those things should get in the way of that. Period. So and thankfully, in Coming Home in the Dark, it does not. So it's all about the MacGuffin of being kidnapped, and then the revelations about this family.
Yeah. So what was that one you saw yesterday about the bunker? Yeah, it's not like that one.
John and the Hole stunk. That's my headline.
Okay, very good. All right.
We're here.
It's terrible.
All right. So, hey, Matt,